must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this, but I have seen this all before.
Hello lovely viewers, my name is Clark Azari from CN3D Vibe, and welcome to my learning hut. And first I just want to thank everybody for joining me on my first tutorial. Well, this is the second, but the reason why I'm saying is the first is because others wanted to learn about 3D, and I decided that today I'm going to take you through the beginner's tutorial of Adobe Premiere, just to get you started with how to edit simple videos that you take along the road, or when you get movie videos that you want to edit, you can just put it into Adobe Premiere and just edit it to your comfort. So let's get on with it. Alright, so this is Adobe Premiere. Well, when I opened it for the first time, when you open it for the first time, you are supposed to get a welcome screen, but in my case, I was not able to. I didn't get any welcome screen. So if you had one like this, your option is to go to File, New, then click on Project, and you get this new project here. Now, if you had the welcome screen, all you have to do is to click on the new project. It's going to be around here somewhere, so you click on it and to bring you here. Now, first off, you have to give it a name. So I'm going to name it tutorial. Then you set the location where you want your project file to be, and in my case I'll be dumping it in on the desktop. I have a folder called tutorial. Then you select it there. Now you go to this stuff. It's a bit complicated, but with this, when it comes to the Mercury Playback Engine GPU acceleration, that's the option which renders with the GPU, and this also render with the software, but let's leave that for the meantime. The display font, let's leave this for the meantime, but because this is a beginner's tutorial, so when you're done with the name and everything, you just click on OK. Okay, now, and successfully we've created a project. Now let's get on with the next section. Okay, now the next is to import a media. Now on this is the layout that you're gonna get for the first step, but to import a media you have to click on the project which we have here. We also have the name of our project here, which is tutorial. So the main thing you have to do is to double click on where the import media is, and you'll be given this pop-up menu. Then you select the media that you want to put in. In my case, mine is on the desktop in a folder called tutorial, and I have these simple scenes here. I'll be leaving it in the description where you can download and experiment with it. Then you click on it and all will be loaded here. I clicked on it, so it's rather selected one of it. So let's go back. You can now also right click and click on import, because I selected this one, so I'll be selecting the V2 to the V6. So select this, then you click on open, and they will all load into it. So that is with the importing of media. But in here you see we have the frame rate, we have the media start and stuff like that. So on the next we'll be creating a sequence. Alright, now to the creating of sequence. when we talk about a sequence is a container for your media files. That's the media files here, as you see around here. Your sequence is going to contain all your media. That's your videos and your sound and other stuff you want to add in. So as you see down here, we see drop your media here to create a sequence. So the best and the easiest way is to pick one, then you drop it here, and automatically and beautifully you'll be seeing it on this view here. If I scrub through around here, you can see how beautiful it is. Yeah, if I double click here, you'll be able to see it well. Yeah. Alright, so you can also do the same thing here. Drag another one, you put it in here, and poof, it's all viewing up here. And let's get on to the edit of projects, editing the project. Now we want to edit this project, and there will be some cases that you're going to have some videos where you don't want some part of it and you want to cut some of the projects out or some scenes out. When you slide this bar, you'll be able to view it more better. And there will be some cases that you want to cut some scenes out. So let's start from here. This is about 5 seconds long, about 5 to 6 seconds long, but I want to cut it in such a way that it's going to be 3 seconds. So if you want to scrub through, you can just tap on the shift key, then you use the control button to go front, that's the forward button, and the back to scrub through back. So I want it to be 3 seconds, so let's leave it here. And when you come to the tools here, you see a blade which is called the razor tool. You can tap on the C and you see it there. Now you see the razor tool also here. You see the blade around it and something like that. So to cut it, all you have to do is go to where the slide bar is, and you use your razor tool to just left click on it, and boom, it cuts. So you can see that we've cut the video from the 3 seconds. So you can see now we have this separate video. Now all you can do is just delete it. You just highlight it and you tap on the delete key. Now we have a 3 seconds video around here. Okay, now we can just drag this, and you can see that Adobe Premiere will automatically snap it to the video, and we can just grab through. Now you can also see that this still, for me, is too long, or yeah, it's too long. So I want to cut this also. So the other way, and another way to cut this is to hold Control where the slide bar is. You hold Control and K, and automatically, just like the razor tool here, it will also cut it, and you can delete this out. Let me add also these here. That's my other videos here too, and it snaps. Go to the V5. You can select more than 2 videos, then you drag them and automatically snaps into it. Now you are not limited to just shifting everything. You can also add some in-betweens in it. So I want to cut this part. Alright, I want to cut a little out of here, or maybe yeah, and add it to this middle here. So all I have to do is like tap on it or highlight on it, Control K to cut, then drag it backwards, then go here. That's the 1 2 3 4, the second video. You can go just a little here, Control K to cut, then you delete this, then you drag this to the in-betweens. Simple as that. You're not limited to anything. You can just cut and add some in betweens in it. It's very easy and nice to use this also in it. Then you just drag and put it all together. But in my case, I want to delete this out. I just showed you just to give you the idea of how to do it. That you are not limited to putting stuff together from end to end, but you can also cut it the in-betweens just to add it to make it more look fantastic. So I'm going to delete this and just drag this and push it into it. Alright, now let's get on with transitions. Alright, when we come to the transitions, now as you can see, it is playing nice, but to make it look good, you see how it switches, how it is switching. It's cool, but you can also make it look good. You have a lot of presets in here. Now to add transitions, you have to go to this side of the bar. We have the media browser, the library, info, and we had effects. Now in the effects tab, in the effects bar, you will see we have presets, we have Limerick presets, we have the audio effect, we have the transitions, that's the audio transitions, and we also have the video effect. Also to have the video transition, this is the one we want. So in here we have a lot of in here, but I want to go to the dissolve. And first off, to add this, I'll just drag the film dissolve to the very first part of the video. Now as you can see here, this is how it's going to look like. Beautiful. Previously it was like this. You see, we don't have any that black style in there, so when you add the film dissolve, see, we're gonna have some cool stuff in it. You know, it's cool to have something cool. All right, so when you tap on it, it just previews and enters through it. Now I want to add the in-betweens that's in here. Want to add something more stylish, maybe add the addictive dissolve in between here. Now as you can see here, when you drag this bar, you can see that there are some cases that you're gonna have this at the right side, and there are some cases you're gonna have it at the left side also, but I have not seen that too. But in this case, I want it to cross over to the two videos so that it just transition throughout the video. But when you use it like this, it's gonna be like this. Fine, it's cool. You can also get this option or use this option, but in my case, I want to use or let the transition be in between the two videos. So in order to do that, you just tap on the effect, then go to effect controls, and you're gonna have some options here. That's the A and B, and when you go to the alignment, you're gonna click center at cut, and automatically you see it's in between the two videos. Now let's check it out. Fantastic, as it is. Okay, it's nice. So let's go through and add some effect into it. You can add some okay, I'm done adding all the transitions. I know you two, you're done. Now let's get on to the next thing, the next issue. That's titles. Alright, now you can see here we have a beautiful view here, nice and crisp. You can see it out here. It's looking very nice. Nice as always. Okay, now in some cases many of us would like to add some titles to it or text to it, and when you come into Adobe 2019, that Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2019, in the previous ones there are many styles of adding that. There is a style that we use to add text to it where you have some pop-up menu and you start to add it into it and it automatically adds to it. But when you come to the Adobe Premiere CC Pro, just tap on the T, text. This stands for text, or type 2. You can also type T and it automatically drags into it. Now to add your text to it, all you have to do is drag on the screen. Yeah, drag on the screen and poof, and automatically you have this red bar on it. You just click on it. But first I want to shrink this up a bit to have a little settled. Okay, then we can type let me see, let's type CM3 bar. Okay, now let's center this out. We have a text motion in here. Perfect. This is just a beginner's tutorial, so I'm not going to go deep into text and stuff like that, but the simple way to add text to your scene. Now as you can see on top here, you'll be having a different timeline, or not actually a different timeline, but you're gonna have this bar on top of it. Now as you can see on the videos, we have, this is the first video, this is the second video, but I want the text to be on this first video. So all I have to do is just see this red bar here. You just have to drag it for it to align to the first video. And you can also do this to the videos too, using, maybe you don't want to have this section of the video in it. You just have to use your slide bar on, you have to push the slide bar to where you want it to be, and you just drag it with this. You see a red cursor around it, then you just drag it to where the cursor is and automatically shrink it or cut it to how you want it. Now I want to add another text to it. Let's make another text here to make it look good. Okay, now on the text, I just drag, just go around here, and I'll just drag yeah, a time space. I call it a time space. You can call it anyhow you want. You can call it anyhow you want. So maybe I'm gonna add what's the name? Presents. Yeah, presents. And as you can see here, there are in-betweens here. There's nothing between this place, so I'm gonna keep it that way. You can also drag it for it to be one with this first video. And let's grab through. So we're gonna have the CM vibe presents. Then you can add other text to it and anyhow you want it in the video, but let's just try to maintain some stuff here. So let's get on with adding music to it. Now when you come to this section, that's this called the timeline, where we are adding our videos. It's a timeline. We scrub through. This is the timeline in here. So to add music or a sound with, we have the video, which is the V1, V2, V3. These parts are for only videos, which we have the V1, the V2, and the V3. And we also have the A1, the A2, and the A3. And at this section, that is where we add our audio. So I'm just going to import an audio file into it. So you can double click as always. Let me check if I have one on my desktop. one audio format desktop. Let me see. Ouch. Okay, let me try going to my other drive and go out here. I'm just gonna pick one of these. No, sorry. I want simple audio or just a sound just to add to this. So let me go to my downloads and music. Okay, now I have this lovely one here, and I could add this. You double click it, then it adds. Now, to make you understand how this works, this is an audio file. Yeah, this is an audio file. So when I drag it to when I drag this to the top here, you see there's nothing here because this part is only for the videos. Now when I come down here, you can see it appears here because this is the part for the audio file. So when I drop it, automatically it drags in. Now as you can see out here in the wave, just like how we cut the audios, in here you can also cut it. It's either you drag it because there's no wave around here, so I'm just going to drag this to this part and it snaps to that part. Or you can also use the same Control K to cut this audio. You just have to highlight on the audio and boof, you just cut it and then you delete it. But sometimes I prefer the dragging. Now this is how it's going to sound.
You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this, but I have seen this all before.
Fantastic. Simple as this.
You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm stupid.
Fantastic as it is.
You must think that I'm a fool.
Alright, now this is basically how to edit videos. I know it's a bit rough, but this is how it is. So I'm just gonna add some other effects to it for you to look good. So it's the same procedure as we learned before. Yeah, the same procedure, but let's add something to it to make it look more sexy. I'm just going to scrub through in speed. Alright, so let's do this.
But I have seen this all before.
Okay, now I just added some text to it. Now this is the beginning, so you can also add transitions to the text too. So I'm just gonna add a film dissolve to this part. Smooth. Alright.
You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this, but I have seen this all before.
Alright, now I didn't talk about one thing here. When you have a text like this and you want to change the color, you can highlight on the text, then you come to the effect controls. We have the appearance here. You can change it to any color that you want and it automatically changes, but I prefer white. Okay, that's just a simple part of it. First, sorry, I didn't highlight it. So I just click on it and boom, it's here. And beautiful as it is, we have it all here.
You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this, but I have seen this all before.
So I'm just gonna cut this audio from here, then delete it. Then I'll go to the effects, go to the audio transitions, and I'm just gonna add exponential fade to the end of the audio. Now what exponential fade does at the end of every audio is it keeps it at the end, it brings it from the high to the low. Now when you use it, when you use the constant power in between audios keeps the gain high, or let's say the power of the sound the same as the second sound, and that also goes with the constant gain. The constant gain also maintains the audio of the first audio and the second audio the same, and this part of the advanced stuff. So I'm just gonna keep this simple and simple as it is. So now when you are done with, I think this is good. Yeah, I think this is good. Now when you're done with everything and you're good with what you're seeing, something like that, this is a beginner tutorial, so I don't want to go deep into it. But if you want a deeper stuff, maybe what I did you don't understand it in some certain part, you can leave your comments down there and I'll go a bit deeper into Adobe Premiere CC Pro. But because we want to run into 3D, I'm just giving you a bit knowledge about Adobe Premiere so that you'll be able to edit your videos which comes from After Effects into Premiere or other 3D programs. Because when we render in Maya or something, we're just going to render it in an image sequence. So when you bring the image sequence into this part, you just drag it here, then you make it into a video. So that's just how it is. So when you're done with everything, all you have to do, let me add a transition here, which I'm just going to use film dissolve also here. Okay, just go. All right, so that it ends here. Fantastic. Okay, now when you are done with something like this, the rest is you want to export it into a sequence or export it into a video, which we all understand, maybe an MP4, a Blu-ray disc or something like that. So all you have to do is go to file. Yeah, you go to file, then you go to export, then click on media, or you can also click or tap on your keyboard Ctrl M to get it started. Now you have your export here. You can see and scrub through the videos that you have here. It's looking nice and fantastic. Okay, yeah, so in here we have the formats here. You click on the formats, we have a lot here. We have the AVI uncompressed, BM and all the stuff, but to my own, like my preferred choice, I love the H.264 because it keeps my video files small. And when you come to the 8264, we have a lot in here. and all you have to do is just choose one of these, and it just gives you what you want. So when I prefer the Twitter 720p HD, and we're just gonna have an estimate of 5 megabyte. Now we have the output name. You just click on it just to give you or send it to the location that you want it to be. But for me, I want it to be in the tutorial folder on my desktop. So first off, I'm just going to name it today's tutorial. Simple. Then click on save. Oh god. Okay, it's the same thing, but I'm just gonna click here. You save it as today's tutorial. Sorry, let me resave this. Okay, you click on the output name and then save it as tutorial final. Okay, then you click on save. Boom. Now we have the name of it here. So that's it. You have your audio check, you have your video check, and everything is fine. All you have to do is click on export, and you see it start to run through, and you're done. When it's done, you see it at your specific location that you see it at the destination where you saved your file. So thank you for joining me on the beginner's tutorial. If you have not subscribed to my page, please tap on the subscribe button and tap on the bell if you want to have. If you've not yet subscribed to my button, please, if you liked it, tap on the subscribe button and tap on the bell. You can also tap on the like button, which is also important. And thank you for joining me on this beginner's tutorial. If you didn't understand anything, please leave it at the comment section so that I'll get back to it and also explain it further. If you want an advanced tutorial on Adobe Premiere 2, you can also hit me up so that we also go deeper into it. The next, we're just going to go on the beginner tutorial of After Effect. So thank you for joining me. This is Clark from CM3D Vibe. I salute you all and see you next on my next video. Clockwise.
You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this, but I have seen this all before.